When you see a stark, monumental lighting effect like this, there's only one place you could be, and that's a Rick Owens show. Light is like his instrument, and he plays it brilliantly with his new collection. This show's called Island.
There's that quote, "No man is an island." I think every man is an island with our own set of rules, our own set of ethics. And I mean, there's like that side of men that's very kind of creating your own boxes, but it's kind of an illusion. So there's something kind of poignant about that search.
Were you feeling some new energy in the Rick Owens show today? Literally a new energy.
Definitely. I felt there was a lot smaller proportions. It was still super Rick, but also just the energy of the casting and the hair, super optimistic. There was a youthfulness about it, something like really pure and positive.
I found it a kind of more boyish Rick.
More open, I thought.
Well, I just kept thinking lighter. I mean, he did have a few robes, shrouds, but even when they were really sheer fabrics.
This is probably a bit softer. We needed a little bit of percussion and a little bit of explosion.
Pattern, too. A lot of pattern.
I like pattern when it's very deliberate and when it's almost garish.
When he got into doing those geometric things, which it reminded me of the season when he did all that leather that was intricately pieced. But I thought that was a kind of nice takeoff on that.
I came up with tuning fork because the idea, I mean, aren't tuning forks wonderfully scientific and kind of magic at the same time when you do them? And after years of disorder and self-destruction, obviously what you do after that is you go to control. So when I look at the geometry in my clothes, I'm thinking that is like an obvious search for control. I mean, but it's so obvious that it's kind of poignant because it's so elusive.
Having your wife sing for your show, there was a romance there, but there's a poignancy to that.
You know, it's funny this season because there's Michelle singing, and then I put all of the boys in clogs, and she always wears clogs, and so the sound of the show is completely Michelle.
You said you needed percussion. You've got it. Clippity-clop.
Very clippity-clop.